1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hello and welcome. I don't actually know whether, I think there is a massive delay on the video coming from me to you. I think it's about 20 odd seconds or so at the moment, but it's fantastic to have you here. My little thing is telling me that there are 27 people viewing it right now, so welcome to my first ever live stream. Oh, hold on, this is now talking at me. Let me just turn my phone off. I'm looking at the live comments and things here, so let me just put that down to the side. So I'm going to just start by just answering some of your questions, just talking a little bit, and then I'm going to play some music, play some of my instruments, just basically fill this time however you guys want. Now this is my first ever live stream, so please be kind to me. I've never done something like this before, but if it goes well, I see no reason why we can't do more in the future. So I'm reading some of the comments. A guy called Wump S, what a name. I'm sure primary school was fun for him, says hello from Britain. Hello to all my British viewers. Guy called Freezing Gamer says, can you play that Wagner tuba? I don't have a Wagner tuba. I've got a pile of music over here. Hold on, I'm just destroying my set. I've got this, which I've actually taken the valves off. I've taken the valve pillar here and the keys, so I can restore it a little bit. But this isn't a Wagner tuba. If you saw my video on this, you will have remembered that I said a Wagner tuba is played with the valves articulated on the left hand, whereas this has the valves articulated on by the right. So it's sort of more like a French horn than anything else. The instrument that I have up on the wall behind me, that is a Ukrainian tenor horn. It's the same key as this instrument here, but it has the downside of being made by drunk Soviet people, and so it doesn't work. Right, so let me take a look through some of the comments here. Wow, there's quite a few. Hello to Harambe Mick Harambe Face. Will the live stream footage be uploaded to YouTube afterwards? Yes. Hey Trent, if you can dig up your 80-year-old trombone, what brand is it? Also, what is your alto trombone? The brand of the 80-year-old trombone was Besson or Boozy in Hawkes, I think. I don't actually have that anymore, although I do have my 110-year-old Vienna valve trombone still. That's in storage at the moment. Big Chief the Great, what a name, what a name. Have you ever thought about reviewing a chimbasso? Yes, I'd love to if I had one. I don't have one, so that presents an obvious issue with being able to review it. How many brass instruments do I have? Many. Where do you buy all of these instruments? Some of these instruments come from eBay, some of them come from other auction sites. My Chinese ones more often than not come from AliExpress. My Indian ones came from eBay, let's not mention them. Some of them, some very kind people have sent to me for the purposes of me doing a video on them. So there's sort of a whole big range there. Nate Collison, today I got my first trombone. Well done. Well done. You are the first few steps on the pathway to enlightenment. Wump S, again, how did you get into music originally or initially? I've always been associated with music. My family being involved with the Salvation Army means that we're involved with brass bands. I'm something like a 6th or 7th generation brass bandy. So brass bands has just been what I know growing up. And I started learning cornet when I was 4 off my granddad. I started learning on this raw brass instrument, so it would make your fingers all green if you tried to play it. You try to clean it and everything would go green. It was just not an experience that I look back on thinking, wow, that set me up for the future. But it hasn't done too badly, I guess. Is that the bass trumpet behind you? No. My bass trumpet is currently in a storage unit. The instruments that I have behind me, I've got this baritone here, which you will be able to see a video of. This is a mellophone in F. This is a Ukrainian rotary valve trumpet with top action valves. It's quite interesting. This is a trumpet in the key of F, which some very generous fellow sent to me. That's a Ukrainian tenor horn, as I said. This is a 2-valve soprano bugle in the key of G. That's about a 90-year-old flugelhorn. This here is a Ukrainian rotary valve B-flat trumpet. This is a bugle, that's a cow's horn. It sounds rubbish. And then I've just got a couple more bugles here, and then in the corner here is a really old French 2-valve flugelhorn. I don't know anything about that later instrument. Yes, Big Chief the Great, can I have your John Paul trumpet? Mine just broke. If yours broke, get in contact with them, because they do warranties and stuff on it, so they'll help you out. Well, they should help you out anyway, because I'm not going to send you mine. I've formed a deep emotional attachment to it, so that's that. How is the French horn coming along repair-wise, from Jonathan Holland? The French horn has been repaired. It actually is just sitting up there on my bench. I may demonstrate it very shortly. I've got a video that I've uploaded to YouTube that's currently in early access stage, so I give my Patreons on patreon.com early access to my videos, and so they're currently enjoying that content. I'm actually going to release that video after this live stream, so that you guys can all see my review of that instrument. Tom's trumpet, how is my family? My family is doing good. For those of you who don't know, my wife gave birth 2 months ago to a baby that was 3 months premature, so baby is still in hospital. We've named her Madison, Maddison. Actually, I'll bring up a photo just on my phone here. So we have, where's a photo that's acceptable to show the world? Here we go. There's a photo of my little girl having a cuddle with my wife. So she's doing really well. She's having to have blood transfusions reasonably frequently to keep her hemoglobin levels up, but she's doing well. We don't know when she's going to be able to come home. In fact, after this live stream is finished, I'm going to be off to the hospital again to give her a hug, because that's what I like doing. What else have I got here? Michael Volsky, I found an internet option with an upright rotary trumpet like the cornet you've shown in one of your videos for $30. Send me the link. It might actually be very similar to not that finger, that one up there, in which case they're a nice novelty, but if you want to use them as an instrument, probably not going to have a huge amount of success. Is brass a percussion instrument? No. Really, you want to go there? Nice. Patrick Salter, what is my favourite instrument? I don't really have a favourite instrument per se. I enjoy playing my bass trombone, which I have over here. I enjoy playing my tenor trombone. I enjoy playing euphonium. It really depends on the writing that I'm listening, the quality of the music that I'm playing, as opposed to the actual instrument itself. What was the first ever instrument I played? First ever instrument I tried to play was that cornet that I mentioned a little bit. John Scarce, why does it always rain? This is winter in New Zealand. It's raining. I'm very cold sitting here, but I wanted to wear my my t-shirt, my Trent Hamilton t-shirt, which you can buy from my online merch store, which is in the description, a link to which is in the description of every video that I publish. But I wanted to wear this, so I'm not wearing a jersey. As a result of that combination, I'm cold, and it's raining. Do you enjoy the work of Frank Ticelli or John Mackey? I know they aren't brass instrument composers, but I figured I haven't heard of either of them. Hey Trent, you made me want to get a trumpet from the video of the world's cheapest trumpet. You're awesome. I hope you didn't get the world's cheapest trumpet. That's not going to set you up for success. Big Chief the Great, how tall are you? I was 6'3". Then I had a serious spinal injury. I I ruptured 5 discs and fractured a vertebrae, all by doing some improper lifting, and since that I'm now 6'1.5". So yeah, woe is me. I'm sort of tall enough that I don't have to worry about that in everyday circumstances, but that limits the amount of physical stuff that I can do. I'm not in active pain anymore because I had 2 surgeries after that, but I can't. There's a lot of things that I can't do. I can't stand up for a very long length of time. I can't sit down for a long length of time. So that's a thing that I have to be aware of. Are there fuzzy noise on the mic? No, I'm not aware of it, but once this stream is finished, I'm going to listen to the recording of it and try to fix out any issues for the next time. Watching from Yorkshire, UK. Wow, that's pretty cool. In Australia, what do you think about English? I'm not from Australia. I'm from New Zealand. How dare you? Hey Trent, do you think playing a brass instrument translates well in the bedroom? Absolutely. My wife only married me because I am a brass player. That was the first thing on that list. I actually met my wife at a band camp, believe it or not. She played baritone in the row in front of me, and she had hair that went all the way down her back, so I naturally played with that extensively with my trombone slide. She hated me for about the first year, and then I became less of a pillock and got to know her a little bit better. Have I heard of Rath trombones? Yes. I'm going to skip over some of these questions because there's actually quite a lot. I'm just going to see if there's anything here. Play your European baritone. As I showed before, I've taken all the valves off it, or the valve mechanism, so I can't play that for you today. Big Chief the Great, 3 questions. You're asking a lot of stuff from me. How tall are you? I answered that just before. What car do you drive? I have a 2016 Ford Cougar Titanium. What phone do you use? I have an iPhone 6S Plus. Important, have you heard of Shark Party? No. Always plug. Yeah, good. Why have you not gotten a new contrabass trombone? I explained before, my wife gave birth, so 3 months prematurely, so we have had 3 months where I haven't had any income from her, which has meant that all my income has gone to support my family, as it rightly should. Family comes first and musical instruments come a long way second. I'm actually planning on getting my contrabass trombone, my B-flat contrabass trombone restored. I found a guy to restore it. I just need to sort of accumulate some money. YouTube doesn't pay particularly well, and that's sort of only the only budget that I have to work with. Am I better as a musician or a comedian? People often say I'm a joke, so probably a comedian. Can you play us what's the strangest instruments you have, etc., etc. As a tubist who started watching you like 2 years ago, I really love your music and I'd really like to see more of your multi-track recordings. Is that something you could consider doing more frequently? Multi-tracks is something I really want to do, but it takes a lot of effort. I don't really have a proper setup, so it's something that I can just sort of accumulate doing when I have the motivation to record things properly and edit it. The playing the multi-track stuff is not particularly difficult, but it takes 4 times longer to mix everything together, and then another multiple lengths of time to do all the video stuff for it. So yes, I really want to. At the moment I just simply don't have the time to do all that sort of stuff. What's my favourite colour? Blue. Watching from Glasgow, Scotland. Well, hello to all my Scottish viewers. I'd love to go to Glasgow myself one day, but not at the moment. Will I be posting this video as a stream after I've done? Yes. What mic do I use to record brass? I've got a Sennheiser something or other attached to my camera. What you can't see right here is that I've got my camera with my mic attached to it. It's a shotgun mic. It's a cool shotgun. It sticks on the little flash thing. My camera's actually turned off because I can't hook that into my computer, and so that microphone is then routed through a USB converter thing, which goes into a USB hub, which then goes into the tablet that I'm using to do all of this. What shampoo do I use? It's green in a bottle. It says shampoo. That's all the qualification that I look for. Right, watching from Amsterdam, watching from Texas. This is fantastic. I'm seeing here that I've got 110 viewers. I thought I'd be doing well if I got 10, frankly. So the fact that I've got 110 is just overwhelming. Anyway, what I'm going to do right now, having gone through the questions for long enough to probably bore you all silly, I'm going to get some instruments out. So what I have right here is my flugelhorn. And what I'm going to do is, actually, if you've got some sheet music you want me to play, send it in. Send a link to a PDF or something like that, and I'll try to play it. I've got some stuff here that I can sort of bumble my way through. That's probably not going to be interesting to you guys very much. Anyway, so let me see. I cut myself before, so I've got a bleeding finger. I apologise if anyone's sensitive to that sort of thing. Let me change my microphone sound settings. Sound. And let me open some music. Bluebells of Scotland. Okay, I'll try and find my Bluebells of Scotland sheet music. Just bear with me for uno momento, por favor. Carnival of Venice and Celical, long ago. Right, it's not in that folder. I apologise. Actually, let me use my mouse, and I won't make the screen wiggle all over the place. I don't have a PDF of the Bluebells of Scotland on me. So if somebody wants to send me a PDF of that, then I can do that. So let's play. Oh, penis. Huzzah! I'm recording this at 720p as opposed to anything better because my tablet is it's a Microsoft Surface Pro 4, something like that, and it's pretty much at 3/4 grunt trying to do it in 720p. 1080p, which is the next level up, is 4 times that in terms of resources, so trying to do something with it isn't going to work. Right, let me change my microphone selection. Recording. I've got a bit of a cold too, so maybe I won't be able to go and see my little daughter. Oh, what's going on with my life? Things are freezing up and working well. Right, my sound panel isn't working. Do I want to wait for the program to well polished professional performance? That's what we're all about here. Alright, so that's not working right now. So what I'll do then is I'll get my French horn and I'll talk a little bit about that. Now I've sort of encapsulated myself right now. I've got my stand with my tablet on, I've got my camera there, I've got a step ladder that's got some music and has got my mouse pad on it, so I'm just going to have to move this all out of the way. I'll change it to a screen so you don't have to see me falling over by clicking there. Right. Ah! Right. Trombone almost went flying. That would be a bad thing to happen. I don't actually know whether I've got sound recording on this particular scene, but oh, I'm so very old. Right, I'm back. Let's change this. There we go. And my live comments have gone away. So this is the Joseph Little Brno, or the Joseph Little instrument manufactured in Brno, Czechoslovakia, that we together as a team restored. And it's a fantastically weird and unusual instrument. And I talk about this extensively in the video that I'm about to publish. I'll publish it, make it live after this live stream has finished, and so I talk about why it's got this weird horizontal valve here, which you actuate with the thumb trigger up there, or the thumb key, and I talk about how all these things work. What I don't do is play it very much, because it's more of a review. I'm going to put up a demonstration video at a later stage. So we're just... Is this working yet? No, it's not. Faff's sake. Right, let's open up the sound thing again. S-O-U-N-D. My screen wobbles whenever I do that because it is a tablet. So... Oh, for faff's sake. I don't know what's going on in my life, frankly. So I can't see my recording levels. So if I try to play something and it's ridiculously loud, please... oh, somebody sent me an email. Rhapsody for trombone. I'll look at that in a moment. Where's something I can play on this French horn for you? I deliberately knocked all my music onto the floor so I can't see, so I don't know what I've got here. I had Mozart's Rondo from his 4th horn suite. Let me see if I can find that. This makes for stimulating content when I try to find files that I don't have. What's this? Right, I don't know where it is. So where's something I can play? Oh, here's the second page of it. I wonder if the first page is nearby. No, that's some... Oh, it's on the other side. Wonderful. Right, so Mozart's... Oh, just dropped my life all over the floor. Alright, not warmed up. Oh, water everywhere. Gosh, half a litre out of that one. Nothing out of that one yet. I suspect I've got the rain that's falling on my roof catching and going out, going in directly into my instrument. Actually, I can change my microphone through this thing, can't I? Sources, audio device. Now which one do I want to choose? USB audio device. That might change it. Right. People are sending me emails. That's most exciting. Let me see what some of those emails sent. Live stream, sheet music, Bluebells of Scotland, Rhapsody for trombone. That's cool. Let me just... There's a chance that no one's hearing what I'm doing, so let me just open up my comments again and see what my life is showing. The sound is fine, sounding awesome. Okay, cool. So this is Mozart's Rondo from Suite number 4. His Mozart's Rondo, which is the 4th movement of his 4th horn concerto. K295, 495, something 95, I think. Not too sure what that is. So this is my Czechoslovakian horn. I'm playing it on the B flat side, so it's not actually a double horn, it's a compensating horn in the key of B flat / F, like a euphonium might be. So I'm playing it on the B flat side, so it should effectively be like a B flat trombone, something like that. The one thing it can't do is play very low very well. Do I have a regular double horn? No, I don't. Can I play the bass clef? I can play the bass clef in some in some instruments. I'm not very good at the French horn, because if you play a B flat part in the French horn, all the fingering's different from any other B flat part, so I can't really do that so well. But some people have sent me some emails with some music. So what somebody sent me the Bluebells of Scotland. Oh, that's on the IMSLP. The IMSLP is the most fantastic resource for out of copyright music. So if you've got access to a computer, which you probably have given that you're watching my live stream, then that's something that you should look up if you're trying to get hold of any sheet music that's quite old. So let's just give me a shout out. El Chapulin, Colorado, shout out, woo. Let's bring up the Bluebells of Scotland. And what instrument do you want me to play it on? I can try playing it on trombone. Oh, what's happened is something's happened. I can't change the scene thing here. No, is my stream still working? I can't click on it. Something's going on with my life right now. Okay, for some reason I can't make any changes to my live streaming stream, so I can't actually display the music that I'm playing. But somebody has sent me, I'm hearing Frumpet quite a lot, I'm hearing Euphonium, I'm seeing Mellophone. I'd appreciate a shout out. I'm Trombone from Minnesota. That's Luggage. The person's name is Luggage. I don't think your parents were very nice to you when they gave you that. Let me put the French horn down. I'll get both my Frumpet and I'll get a trombone out as well, and we'll play the Bluebells of Scotland. Right, give me a minute. I'll get those instruments. That was polished. Right, Frumpet doesn't have a mouthpiece because I am a clever man. Right, this thing is weird. I haven't played this for months and yet the valves still work perfectly on it. So that's just really a testament to the quality of Getson, who made a shocking instrument, but they made it well. Right. Bluebells of Scotland. Let me just find where my pitch is. First valve is very sharp. Let me flatten that. The tuning slides can move. Now let me just see if there's anyone who's complained about the sound. Is there any... Alright. Oh, another person, Matthew Loud, wants a shout out. Loud shout out. Right, let's go to the variations, because that's probably more interesting. Stop turning off. See, the thing with the trumpet is, if you've seen my video on it, is it's a horribly out of tune instrument to start with. But yes, right. Next variation. Oh. Right, that instrument, the tuning of it is upsetting me deeply. Let's get something else to play. Oh, another email's come through. Alright, here's a trombone that I prepared earlier. And the triggers work. It's full of water because it is a trombone. Right, tell me please if that sounds rancid in terms of volume or anything like that, because I'm not able to change my microphones. For some reason I can't change my microphone without my PC locking up. I can't change anything on the screen, so you're just going to have to bear with me. But yeah, please let me know if the sound is too bad. Man, this music is very small. Right, that's the Bluebells of Scotland. Can I play the mellophone, please? Hello from Puerto Rico. Hello from Puerto Rico. 76 trombones. I don't have the sheet music for 76 trombones, but it's something like that. Oh, something like that. I don't know. I haven't played that for years. Felicitations, male factors. I'm endeavouring to misappropriate the formulary for the preparations of affordable comestibles who will join me, go away. Thank you and goodbye. Home Sweet Home. Oh, I do have Home Sweet Home, I think. Let me just have a look at my music repository. Oh, no, maybe I don't. Home Sweet Home, that's in the Arbans book, isn't it? Let me see if I can bring up my Arbans book. Let me see if I've got that. Arbans, Complete Method for Trumpet, which isn't pirated nor downloaded. This is the legitimate book that I'm looking through right now. The Pilgrim of... Ooh. Let me see if I can find... Why aren't I using my mouse? I'm not a clever man. Let me see if I can find Home... Yankee Doodle, God Save the Queen. It's near that, isn't it? Insufficient data for an image. Go away. Right, what else have we got? Bluebird. Oh, there's the Bluebird. Oh, that's the Arbans variations. Keel Row. Home Sweet Home. There we go. What instrument am I going to play Home Sweet Home on? Somebody give me a suggestion. I've heard mellophone a few times. Shout out from Worthington, Minnesota. Edward Hivari. Yes, hi. Oh, here's a lot of things. Play a jazz piece. I don't have really jazz stuff here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't have a euphonium really here that's working either. A mellophonium. There's one I can do. BRB. Right, here is the what is it, a 16E mellophonium, the most ridiculous note instrument that I know. And so the Arbans variations of Home Sweet Home. Empty the spit out of this. And that's the greater substance of it. Now let me just have a look at some of the other things people have emailed to me, because it's all very well, where's my mouse, it's all very well playing things, but if you want to email it to me, Carl Inger, trombone please, well preferably if whatever you want, frankly. What do we got here? I'm getting sentimental over you. There's a lot of ledger lines in that. I'm afraid my ability on trombone on bass clef is largely limited to bass trombone, so that's probably a little bit too too many ledger lines for me to be actually able to sight reading. Oh, Wump S has sent me something. Ivan Polka. What speed is that supposed to go? It doesn't say anything. Dun, 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 dun. Right, sight reading. Let's do some sight reading on a flugelhorn, because that's what I've got right here. Why do I pick up stone cold instruments and try to expect to play on them? I have no idea. Right, now 2 bars rest. Another page turn. That's that. Just drop things on the floor because as this is a very polished procedure that we've got here. Right, so that's that thing done. I'm not going to try and pronounce this because they use letters that I didn't know existed. What? Why is everyone... oh, fine.